member for Denison.
Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Human Services. Minister, Centrelink is one of the most prevalent complaints to my office. People tell me it's an impenetrable system where they call and can't get through, or go to the office only to be told to call, or they try MyGov, which crashes or isn't helpful. People often wait months for their application to be processed, documents go missing or their application stalls and they're not told. Minister, we're talking about the disabled, sick, unemployed and homeless, as well as the aged, carers, families and students, vulnerable people. Clearly Centrelink is at breaking point, despite the very best efforts of the staff. When will you say enough is enough and fix it?
The Minister for Human Services has the call.
Can I thank the member for Denison for his question, and I can inform the member that we're actually driving the largest improvement program ever undertaken in my department. Most importantly, Mr Speaker, we are completely replacing the core systems that administer the three large programs in my department: the welfare payment system, the child support system and the Medicare system. All of these systems are 30 years old, in which the former government failed to invest in, but we are doing that investment right now. The $1 billion welfare payment transformation, for example, is already 2 years in, and we are seeing real results already. We started, Mr Speaker, with a focus on—
Minister will just pause for a second. I've warned the member for Chifley twice. He can leave under 94A. The Minister has the call. Minister has the call.
We started, Mr Speaker, with a focus on the student payments, and already we are seeing the processing times for student claims halved. Just this month we had the first time we've had a straight-through process of a claim, and by the end of this year, about 10% of all claims will be straight-through processed, which means instantaneously done. We've introduced a claim tracker so that people can monitor their claim on their phone without having to call the call centre. We've introduced a virtual assistant, which means you get an instantaneous answer on your computer. And just since June alone, 95,000 questions have been answered through that virtual assistant. Mr Speaker, we're now moving on to the other large programs payments as well, and doing a similar size transformation. So we'll soon be doing New Start, and then the age pension, and then the disability support pension and other payments. Mr Speaker, though, we're not just waiting for those longer-term transformations, but we're also doing the hard work now to streamline our processes. And specifically, we've re-engineered the claims processes for farmers' household allowance, for the disability support pension and for the age pension. In the DSP alone, we've cut the claims processing time by half for most claims. The farmers' household allowance claims have been cut from 4 months to 4 weeks. On call wait times, as we announced in the budget, we're adding 250 additional new staff, and they'll be progressively rolled out over the next few months. The member mentions the MyGov, the my.gov.au site. We have done a complete overhaul of that site. I can inform the member for Denison. You should take a look at it on your mobile phone. Just today, we expect 265,000 people to log on to MyGov, and that's an increase from about 165,000 people from just 12 months previously. About 10 million people are now registered onto MyGov and transact digitally. This is a government that is delivering for Australians on the things that matter, including